She wasn't born into global superstardom, yet there was always something unmistakable about her. A tone so delicate yet powerful, a presence so gentle yet magnetic that audiences instinctively leaned in. Rose didn't simply debut as another idol in a crowded industry. She shaped her own identity, transforming raw passion for music into one of the most distinctive voices of her generation. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Rose was born as Roseanne Park on February 11th, 1997, in Auckland, New Zealand, and raised in Melbourne, Australia. Long before stadium lights and world tours, she was a girl with a guitar, singing in church choirs and teaching herself to pour emotion into every note. Music was never just a hobby. It was instinct. At 16, she auditioned for YG Entertainment in Sydney, ranking first among hundreds of participants. Within weeks, she made the bold move to South Korea, leaving behind family and familiarity to chase a dream that felt bigger than fear. Her trainee years were intense and transformative. Under the demanding system of YG Entertainment, she refined her vocals, dance technique, stage presence, and language skills. In 2016, she officially debuted as the main vocalist of Blackpink alongside Jisoo, Jennie, and Lisa. Their debut singles ignited immediate attention. It didn't take long for the group to rise as one of the most influential acts in global pop. Rose's voice quickly became a defining signature of Blackpink's sound. Airy yet emotional, soft yet piercing, her tone cut through high-energy tracks and heartfelt ballads alike. As the group expanded internationally, releasing chart-topping hits and headlining world tours, Rose stood at the center of a cultural wave that pushed K-pop further into Western markets than ever before. In 2021, she stepped into a new chapter with her solo debut single album, R. The lead track, On the Ground, broke multiple records, topping global charts and setting a new standard for Korean soloists on international platforms. The project revealed a more personal layer of her artistry, introspective lyrics about ambition, identity, and the cost of chasing success. Rather than relying solely on group fame, Rose proved she could command the spotlight independently. Her artistic growth continued as she contributed to songwriting and explored different sonic textures, balancing pop anthems with stripped-down acoustic moments. Each release reflected vulnerability rather than formula, reinforcing her reputation as an artist driven by feeling instead of trends. Offstage, Rose's image blends high-fashion elegance with understated authenticity. She has become a global ambassador for luxury houses, regularly attending fashion weeks in Paris and New York and representing Saint Laurent and Tiffany & Company on international platforms. Her slim silhouette, platinum blonde hair, and effortless style have made her a favorite of designers and photographers worldwide. Yet despite the glamour, she maintains a grounded presence. She often shares glimpses of studio sessions, casual moments with her members, and reflections on music rather than curated extravagance. Her lifestyle mirrors discipline, creative focus, and emotional honesty. Financially, Rose's success extends beyond music. With earnings from album sales, world tours, brand endorsements, and global campaigns, her estimated net worth reflects a carefully built empire rooted in consistency and international reach. Blackpink's massive streaming numbers and sold-out stadium shows further solidify her standing as part of one of the highest-earning girl groups in history. What sets Rose apart is emotional resonance. In an industry known for spectacle, she leads with sincerity. Whether standing alone with a microphone and guitar or commanding a stadium stage, she prioritizes connection over performance alone. That authenticity fuels her longevity. As of 2026, Rose stands not just as a K-pop idol, but as a global pop figure, a bridge between cultures, and a voice recognized within seconds of a song's first note. Her journey from a church choir in Melbourne to worldwide arenas reflects quiet courage, relentless dedication, and unwavering belief in music itself. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, Like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. He wasn't born into global superstardom, yet there was always something unmistakable about him. An intellect so sharp yet introspective, a presence so composed yet commanding that audiences instinctively paid attention. RM didn't simply debut as another idol in a crowded industry. He shaped his own identity, transforming a deep love for language and music into one of the most influential voices of his generation. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. RM was born as Kim Namjoon on September 12, 1994, in Ilsan, South Korea. Long before global stages and sold-out stadiums, he was a student known for his exceptional intelligence and curiosity. He developed a strong command of English at a young age, reportedly teaching himself through media and study, while also nurturing a passion for poetry and writing. Music wasn't just an interest. It became a medium for expression. As a teenager, he entered the underground hip-hop scene, performing under the name Runch Randa, building credibility through raw lyricism and introspective themes. His transition into the mainstream began when he joined Big Hit Entertainment as one of its earliest trainees. Unlike many idols, RM entered with a clear artistic direction already forming. His trainee years focused heavily on refining his rap technique, songwriting, and production skills, while adapting to the structure of idol training. In 2013, he officially debuted as the leader and main rapper of BTS. From the outset, his role extended beyond performance. As the group's spokesperson and creative contributor, RM played a central part in shaping BTS's identity, both musically and culturally. His ability to articulate thoughts in interviews, especially in English, positioned him as a bridge between BTS and the global audience. RM's lyricism quickly became one of BTS's defining elements. Thoughtful, reflective, and often philosophical, his writing explored themes of identity, youth, societal pressure, and self-acceptance. As BTS expanded internationally, releasing chart-topping albums and headlining global tours, RM stood at the forefront of a movement that redefined K-pop's presence worldwide. In parallel with group success, he pursued solo work that highlighted his individuality. His mixtapes, RM and Mono, showcased a more introspective side, blending alternative hip-hop with ambient and experimental sounds. In 2022, he released his official solo album, Indigo, collaborating with diverse artists and exploring art, identity, and personal growth. The project was widely praised for its depth and artistic cohesion. His artistic evolution continued as he remained actively involved in songwriting and production, contributing to BTS's discography while expanding his own musical palette. Each release reflected intellectual curiosity rather than formula, reinforcing his reputation as an artist driven by meaning. Offstage, RM's image blends intellectual depth with understated sophistication. He is known for his appreciation of art, literature, and museums, often sharing insights into exhibitions and creative works. His lifestyle reflects contemplation, cultural awareness, and continuous learning. He has also established a strong presence in the fashion and cultural space, attending global events and representing modern Korean artistry on international platforms. His style leans toward refined minimalism, aligning with his thoughtful persona. Despite global fame, he maintains a grounded and reflective approach to life. He often speaks openly about personal growth, responsibility, and the pressures of leadership, offering a perspective that resonates beyond music. Financially, RM's success extends across multiple avenues. Earnings from BTS's global tours, album sales, brand collaborations, and solo projects contribute to an estimated net worth that reflects both commercial success and artistic influence. BTS's record-breaking achievements further solidify his standing as a key figure in one of the most impactful groups in modern music history. What sets RM apart is intellectual resonance. In an industry often driven by visuals and trends, he leads with thought and substance. Whether delivering a powerful rap verse or speaking at global platforms like the United Nations, he prioritizes meaning and connection. That depth defines his longevity. As of 2026, RM stands not just as a K-pop idol, but as a global cultural figure, a leader, a writer, and an artist whose voice carries both artistic and intellectual weight. His journey from an underground rapper in Korea to the leader of a worldwide phenomenon reflects discipline, vision, and an unwavering commitment to authenticity. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.